Hey everyone, welcome back to Jonesy Budgets. Today is going to be my first November cash stuffing video. As you could tell, my board has changed. So out with the October / Halloween board and in with my November / pre-Christmas decorative board. Hope you like it. My mom actually decorated it for me. I was working so much this week and I just couldn't find the time to decorate the board at all. So I got all the supplies and I was like, hey, did you want like a little craft project? Because she absolutely loves creating things and she's very crafty with stuff, so kudos to her. She made it look amazing. Hope you like it. Please leave a comment below if you do, if you're enjoying my backgrounds. This one's going to be for November, and then I'll probably keep the same board and then just add a few more Christmassy decorations on it for December. The boards will be changing as months go on and the seasons change, at least until I move and have a better setup. But before I ramble like I usually do, in today's video I'm going to be cash stuffing money from my part-time job. So it is in the amount of $365. So that money will be going into my sinking funds, as well as $10 for lottery tickets for this week, and then $25 I'll be using towards my 30 envelope savings challenge. So I'm going to take this money out, we're going to count it.
So we have 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 300, 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65.
Let's get started. It's got my little cheat sheet there. You know, actually let me pull the money from my lottery. So we'll check the lottery tickets when we get to our lottery winnings envelope. And then, before I forget, we're going to add another $10 to this envelope so I can buy lottery tickets this week when I go to get gas. Let's start November off right, shall we, and add some money into our sinking funds. If I can ever get the money out of here. So Eli Basic Medical is getting $10. So it now has 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 110, 115, 120, 125 for Eli Basic Medical. I was able to fill in the trackers prior to this video, thankfully, so hopefully I can keep doing that going forward. But my medical is getting $10 as well today. My medical now has 20, 40, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90. Car maintenance is getting $10 as well. I think most things are getting actually $10 this week, but that's okay. Something is always better than nothing, so as much as I would love to put in a lot of money into each of these sinking funds every week, I just have a lot of bills I'm paying. My car insurance is actually almost $500 every month. Hoping when I can renew it in May that they can either bring it down, like give me a lower rate, or I'm actually gonna get quotes from other insurance companies prior to my yearly thing, like renewing. And if they don't lower me down, then I'm gonna go with a different company, because almost $500 a month, it's like $480. I don't have any tickets, I've never been in an accident, but they just say like, oh, it's because you live in the city and where you live exactly and this and that. So it's pretty high. And then even last year, I thought it was gonna go down, but it went up. And I was like, why did it go up? And their answer was, well, don't take it personally, everyone's went up. And I was just like, that's not the point. Like, I'm a good driver. It should go down a little bit. But anyway, that's my little rant for today. Hopefully when my car insurance goes down come May of next year, I can start putting a lot more money into the car maintenance fund. But today I got $10, so it's ending with 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 110, 120, 125, 130, 135, 140, 145, 150. All right, hair and nail fund is getting $10 as well. So we now have 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 15, 110, 115. $115. So birthdays and gifts, what a surprise, is getting $10. Just like everything else. Now has 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70. Shopping and clothes. You guessed it, $10. We now have 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70. I think I typically always put the same amount in birthdays and gifts as I do clothes and shopping. But that's okay. Nice to keep things consistent. Sage is getting $10. We now have 10, 20, 30, 35. And Sage came out with a new skincare line and they keep sending me emails about it. And I'm just like, ugh, I'm going crazy because I really want their skincare line. But every time I went into the store previously, I would just be like, when are you starting your skincare line? Like, what kind of new stuff are you coming for skincare? Like, and they'd be like, it's coming, it's coming. And of course, it's like the universe knows, oh, Bridget's starting cash stuffing. She's, you know, budgeting her money. She's not being an impulse shopper anymore. Let's come out with a big skincare line and really tempt her. But I've been good. I haven't gotten anything. And I think I'm going to really try and hold off on buying myself anything from Sage until Boxing Day. And I think if I can hold off until then, I think I'm really gonna deserve it because I'm used to going all the time and just spending all kinds of money, but I haven't been actually I haven't been since the beginning of September. I'm doing really good. And my boyfriend actually, how I've got to his envelope, he always tempts me to go to Sage. Like, do you want to go to Sage? Let's go to Sage. Let's just go look around. I'm like, I can't just look around. Like, I don't want to be tempted. I can't even go into the store. But anyways, Honey Bun is getting $15. And he's lucky I love him because that could be $15 going to Sage, but I'm joking. I wouldn't do that. So he now has 10, 20, 30, 35, 40. Vacation Fund is getting $10. Now has 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50. Emergency Fund is getting $10 as well. I was really favoring the $10 when I made this budget list out this week. Emergency Fund now has 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 105. If you hear panting, it's Eli. He's actually just laying right over there on my bed. So the panting is him. It's kind of hot in here. Now on to my long-term sinking funds. And I apologize if there's any shadowing. I'm, of course, obviously filming this at nighttime. I actually finished work at 10 and it's now 11:30 and I'm filming this. But it's got to get done or I'll spend this money if it's just sitting there. So got to put it in its appropriate place. Eli's emergency fund is getting, of course, $10. Now we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50 for Eli emergency. I mean, he keeps looking at me because I keep saying his name. I'm shocked he hasn't tried to like lay across this board. He's looking at it like, should I? Should I? What's my mom doing? All right, so LASIK is getting 25. So it's a 20 and a 5. LASIK now has 50, 100, 20, 40, 45, 50. $150. Slowly but surely, we will get there. Christmas fund. I haven't started my Christmas shopping yet. It is the beginning of November, but I know a lot of people even do their Christmas shopping in July. I don't have very many people that I shop for. I'm usually okay to wait a little bit later in the year to do my Christmas shopping. So I probably won't do my shopping until probably the last week of November or the first week of December. I already know what I'm getting everybody. It's just a matter of really going to the stores and picking it up or just ordering it online. But for Christmas, I'm adding $60. So we're gonna do 20, 40, 60. Eli, don't lay on the board, don't lay on the board. Okay, he's literally just on the edge of this board. Sorry if you can see him. I'm not gonna move him. He's my baby, and he's an old man, so if he wants to lay there, he can lay there. Christmas, I gave it $60, so it now has 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 170, 190, 210, 220, 230, 240, 250, 255. So I got $255 in Christmas fund. I jinxed it when I said that Eli wasn't, I was surprised that he wasn't laying on the board, and then I guess he took that as his welcoming to be like, yeah, come lay on the board. So Condo Fund is getting $100. This is also a 1K slip, so this $1,000 is already in the bank. But we now have $1,000, $1,100, $1,200, $1,300, $1,350, $1,400, $1,450, $1,500. Eli, just please don't roll on the board. Just stay there. Okay. So net is getting $15, so it's a 10, 5. We now have 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80 for debt. Taxes is getting $5. We now have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70. I'm really scared to do my taxes from this year. I know I'm gonna owe. I'm just thinking, like, how much am I gonna owe? But I also shouldn't think about it because it could always be worse. Retirement is getting $10. We now have 20, 30, 40, 45 for retirement. But now that we're at the lottery winnings envelope, we are going to check our tickets. Gonna scan the first one. Better luck next time. Wah wah. Scan another ticket, and you can see Eli laying there. No winner this time. That is okay. Maybe next time. Long-term sinking funds are all done. Now we have the savings challenge. I am putting money into envelope number 22. So these are the envelopes that I still need to stuff. Got a long way to go, but we will get there. And how I stuff these envelopes is I could put $22 in there, but I don't want change clinking around and moving around in my envelopes, especially because I don't seal these envelopes. I just put a 5 in there because why not put some extra money in the savings challenge? And then when we count it, it'll be more than what we even expected. Okay, so that is everything. The sinking funds are all stuffed. We have the money put aside for our lottery tickets for this week. Hopefully we get some kind of winner, or even just like a free play would be nice as well. But if not, it's all just for fun. I'm just happy that I'm now like being consistent with buying lottery tickets, because if you don't play, you can't win, right? I feel like, why not just play? You know, take your chance. But that's it for this video before Eli decides to roll over this board. So please feel free to hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. Until next time, happy budgeting. Bye.